Wayne Roach here to read to you 15 of Joshua. I'm the lead singer in the band, the Strawberry Gems, psychedelic rock and roll. We're a band from England. And I'll read the Bible one chapter a day. So today was on 15. I'm going to read it to you now. The north of the tribe of the people of Judah, according to their families, reached southwards to the boundary of Edom, to the wilderness of Zin at the farthest south, in the southern boundary, ran from the end of the Dead Sea, from the bay that faces southwards. It goes about southwards of the ascent of Akrabim, passes along to Zin, and goes up south of Kadesh Barnea along with Hezron up to Edar. Makes a turn to Karka, passes along to Asmon, goes out by the Wadi of Egypt and comes to its end at the sea. This shall be your southern boundary, and the eastern boundary is the Dead Sea to the mouth of the Jordan, and the boundary on the north side runs from the bay of the sea at the mouth of the Jordan. And the boundary goes up to Beth Hogla and passes along north of Beth Arabah, and the boundary goes up to the stone of Bowen, Reuben's son, and the boundary goes up to Debir from the valley of Anchor, and so northwards, turning towards Gilgal, which is opposite the ascent of Adumim, which is on the south side of the valley. And the boundary passes along to the waters of En-Shemesh and ends in Enro, and the boundary goes up by the valley of the son of Hinnom at the southern slope of the Jebusites, that is Jerusalem. And the boundary goes up over the top of the mountain that lies over against the valley of Hinnom on the west, at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. Then the boundary extends from the top of the mountain to the spring of the waters of Nephtoah, and from there to the town of Mount Ephron. From the boundary bends around to Bela, that is Kiriath Jearim, and the boundary circles west of Bela to Mount Seir, passes along to the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is Chesalon, and goes down to Beth Shemesh and passes along by Timnah. The boundary goes out to the slope of the hill north of Ekron, and the boundary bends around to Shikaron and passes along to Mount Bela and goes to Jabneel. Then the boundary comes to an end at the sea, and the western boundary with the Mediterranean with its coast, that is the boundary surrounding the people of Judah according to their families, according to the commandment of the Lord Joshua. To Joshua he gave to Caleb son of Jephunneh a portion among the people of Judah, Kiriath Arba, and that is Hebron. Arba was the father of Anak, and Caleb drove out from there the three sons of Anak, Sheshai, Ahiman, and Talmai, the descendants of Anak. From there he went up against the inhabitants of Debir. Now the name of Debir formerly was Kiriath Sefer, and Caleb said, whoever attacks Kiriath Sefer and takes it, to him I will give my daughter Aksah as wife. Othniel, son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him his daughter Aksah as his wife. Then she came to him, she urged him to ask her father for a field, as she dismounted from her donkey. Caleb said to her, "What do you want?" She said to him, "Give me a present, since you have sent me to the land of Negeb. Give me springs of water as well." So Caleb gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the people of Judah, according to the families. The towns belonging to the tribe of the people of Judah in the extreme south, towards the boundary of Edom, were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagokina, Dimona, Adada, Kadesh, Hazor, Rithnan, Ziphtelim, Bealoth, Hazor Hazadah, Kirioth Hezron, that is Hazor, Amam, Shema, Molada, Hazar-Gadah, Heshmon, Beth Pelet, Hazar-Shul, Beersheba, Biziothia, Bala, Beam, Ezem, Eltolid, Chesil, Horma, Ziklag, Madmana, Sansana, Lebaoth, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimnah, and all 29 towns and the villages, yes indeed. And in the lowlands, Eshto, Zora, Ashna, Zanoah, En-Ganim, Tapua, Anam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soko, Ezekah, Shiraim, Adathaim, Gederothaim, 14 towns with their villages. Zenan, Hadashah, Migdalgad, Dilan, Mishpat, Joktheu, Lakshith, Bolsketh, Eglon, Kabon, Laman, Chitlish, Gedroth, Beth Dagon, Nama, and Makda, 16 towns and the villages. Libna, Esther, Ashon, Ipta, Ashna, Nezib, Kila, Akzib, and Merisha, 9 towns with their villages. Ekron with its dependencies and its villages. From Ekron to the sea and all that was near Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod, its towns and its villages. Gaza, its towns and its villages. To the water of Egypt and the great sea with its coast. And in the hill country, Shamir, Jatir, Soka, Dana, Kiriath, Sana, that is Devir, and Eshtamoth, I'm getting dizzy. And in, I'm serious, peace, Gosh, Shen, Olin, and Gilo, 11 towns with their villages. Arab, Duma, Eshan, Janim, Betapua, Africa, Hunta, Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, and Zion, 9 towns with the villages. Mayon, Carmel, Ziph, Judah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, Genoa, Cain, Gibeon, and Timnah, 10 towns with the villages. Hello, Bethzur, Gedu, Merith, Bethinoth, and Eltikon, 6 towns with the villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns with the villages. In the wilderness, Beth Arabah, Midin, Sekaka, Nibshan, in the city of Salt, and En-Gedi, 6 towns with their villages. But the people of Judah could not drive out the Jebusites and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so the Jebusites live with the people of Judah in Jerusalem to this day. That is the end, yes. Wayne Roach, good night and God bless.